Today I am here with my friend Grace. Grace, say hi.
Hi.
And we are talking about how to actually get better at taking photographs as a beginner photographer. When you just start out, the tendency is to shoot everything and anything, and that's a good thing, but there's a very important step that you're missing if you're just starting out and you want to actually figure out how to get better at photography. Let's talk about it. Okay, before we get into the video, did you guys know that over 90% of you that watch these videos are not yet subscribed to my channel? So I've been loving all the support that you've been giving me, but please subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button right down below before we get into today's topic, which is what you can actually do to get better at photography as a beginner photographer. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat things, I'm gonna get right to the punchline here. The one thing that you can do, that you can actually do every single day, every time you go out and shoot as a beginner photographer, the one thing is to get 1% better every single time. Now that sounds simple, sounds really, really basic and easy, but it's actually a lot to think about, and let me give you an example. The example that I always come back to is, let's say, a basketball player like LeBron James. Imagine him really early on in his career. If he went out just one time and shot a basketball and missed or hit the rim or just hit the backboard and then went home and never actually went back out to try again to see if he improved his craft, how would he know if he got any better? It takes repetition, it takes going out there, and it takes analyzing what you're doing every single time to then improve for next time. The one thing a lot of photographers get caught up in is making all of these plans, doing all of this research, finding inspiration for shoots, trying to make excuses why their tech doesn't work for their photography, all of these things, instead of actually just going out there and getting better at your craft. So what does this actually look like in person? Well, there's really two steps to it. Step number one, which is the more obvious one, is shoot. Go out there and keep shooting. Don't get discouraged if you messed up a shoot, or you didn't get the photo that you wanted, or it didn't live up to the hype or the vision that you had in your head. Don't get discouraged and put down by that. Take it as a lesson every single time. I go out and shoot as a professional, now shooting for 12 plus years. I am still learning new things every single time I shoot, which means that step number one, the worst thing you can do is just not shoot. And then step number two, which is what this video is really about, and that is going out to shoot and then coming home and analyzing, okay, what is one thing, what is 1% from that shoot that I can improve on for next time? It might be the direction of your light. It might be a pose that you gave a model. It might be a lens choice or a camera setting. Any of these things can make your work just 1% better every single time. The thing that you don't want to do though is try and overhaul and reinvent the wheel every single time, because that is just going to get really confusing for your head and for your heart and your soul as a photographer, and not really allow you to dial in and focus on what's really important, and that is just getting better at your craft. And it's also really simple math. If you just get better 1% every single time in some way, shape, or form, well then it only takes 100 shoots to get 100 times better. Now that's obviously more of a linear progression. That doesn't actually happen in real practice, in real life. Odds are you're gonna improve more than 1% every single time, but at least you are analyzing and taking stock of the things that you are improving on. If I look back on Facebook, where I used to post my photos way back in like grade 7, grade 8, grade 9 of my photography, now I can look at it and laugh at it, but back then I thought I was like the best photographer to ever live. And that mentality of just going out to shoot and getting better every single time, just 1% better every single time, is what kept me going, is what kept me shooting, improving, and getting to where I am today. And also, this mentality is future-proof. It means that I can never cap out my talents to a maximum level. I am always improving, getting better, analyzing, focusing, checking on what it is that I can improve on for the next shoot. You guys know on this channel, I love to make photography more human again, and this is about the most human advice I can give you as a photographer myself. Do not worry about the tech. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about how far along others are in their photography careers. Just focus on your own work, you getting better at your craft 1% better every single time. Well, that was fun. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what kind of stuff you want to see me shoot more of. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.